Mhm.
Welcome to the session of Reinventing Pilgrimage in Europe. This project tries to get a first picture in the developments and dynamics of the pilgrimage in the European countries. Today we focus on Italy. We have Laura Monastier. She is responsible for the hospitalero courses in Italy, and Umberto Gallo, experienced hospitalero, very experienced hospitalero, and an expert on the Caminos. Well, welcome. I start with a very open question. Uh, what is happening in the field of pilgrimage in Italy? What can you tell me about that?
Yes, now in Italy, uh, we have some new work uh, in consequence of the pandemic time, and now we have little walk. We call it proximity walk, and because are near to the town, and is very easy to go in this place and walk for 2 or 3 days. And there are few more in the north of Italy, and in the Tuscany and other land of Italy.
And do they also have a religious reason?
Not a little part of this work have a religion reason. I think are more spiritual reason, and also walk alone, walk for a few days is a good thing for yourself, for feeling good and thinking about a lot of things. And
Yes.
I think these are the reason for a walk, a little pilgrimage. Religion is not very important now.
Oh, I would expect that in a religion country as Italy, it will be a hot item, but that is not.
No.
If I may add,
Okay.
if I may add something, that is to say, in Italy, as in Spain, we celebrate a lot of saints. We have a lot of saints. So there are
Yes.
many caminos which are connected to different saints. This is the route. The origin of the route is religious. But nowadays, there are not so many people that walk for religious reasons. As Umberto explained, it's mainly people are mainly connected to spirituality. We are no longer in medieval time where religion was just one. You know, we live in a globalized world. And so we have many influence from all over the world. In Italy as well, there are plenty of people and also pilgrims who are foreign pilgrims who maybe live here, and they like to have a chance to walk, maybe according to their religion, or simply because they need to feel one with nature.
Okay. And can you show us a map where the Caminos are on?
Here we are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And what are the most important Caminos in Italy?
Well, the first one, the
Via Francigena.
historical one, is the Via Francigena.
Yes.
Which
Yeah, you can show with the cursor, please. Yes.
Yes, I mean, because Via Francigena enters into Italy from different countries. So we have here from France.
Yes.
It comes here, okay, and then it goes here, and then all the way down to Rome. Or it comes from Switzerland, from the San Bernard Pass, which is here, and it comes down always to Rome. Or it enters also from Austria here, Austria, Germany up there, and so on. Or also from Slovakia and so on. So there are different axes. The classical one, let's say, is the one that starts in Canterbury.
Yes.
It comes all the way down to France, Germany, I think some ways to Belgium, Holland as well, and comes down to Switzerland, St. Bernard. Another one, which was very used in the past, was through the Montenegro Pass here.
Yes.
Which comes directly from Santiago. So there were pilgrims who went to Santiago and then decided to go to Rome, and down to Rome. Once in Rome, they continued to Bari or Brindisi, where they embarked to reach Jerusalem. So these are
Jerusalem. So there are pilgrims going from Santiago to Rome and to Jerusalem.
Right. Okay, this was these were the main three caminos during medieval times. Okay, nowadays, especially in Italy, the Via Francigena was empowered, resumed, and also now the southern Via Francigena that reaches Bari or Brindisi is being, let's say, walked and new. I mean, they are trying to retrace the old route. Of course, it's not always possible because maybe in some places there is a city or whatever. So, you know, you have to take shortcuts and so on. Just to remind, Santiago, Rome and Jerusalem were the main three pilgrimages in the past. And also at those times, there were side caminos that connected, for example, to Via Francigena. One of the clearest examples is in Spain. The French way is the main Camino. And then there are also different ways, the northern coast, inner ways from País Vasco, so from the southern and so on, from Sevilla, that connected to Santiago. The same happened in Italy, and still happens because there are so many sideways that connect with Via Francigena. Or you can walk them independently.
Yes, and in the Netherlands, we found out that in the corona times, people were not able to go abroad, and they looked for internal pilgrim routes. Do you recognize that? Was that also happening in Italy?
On a little valley near Brescia, Bergamo. The name of the valley is Val Camonica, and the name of the walk is Camino de Carlo Magno. Is on the mountain near the lake. Very interesting walk. Not particularly religion work. Also, in this path we have a lot of church, very old church, and artistic, and but the most important of this walk is the nature. Is very nice place, and other little walk also in industrial place, old industrial place, and people can't go in Spain and in Portugal, other country, and so discover a lot of things near home.
Yes, you said the character of that route in what you mentioned was nature. Why do they call that a pilgrim then?
Why? Well, now everything is a walk. Every walk is a Camino.
Yeah.
Because I think me, Laura, everybody discover the Camino in Spain. Go to Santiago, and then we. After this experience, we like walk in every place, and then now in Italy, if we work about a little Camino from Pietrasanta to Pistoia and call it Camino Jacopeo.
Yes.
Everything is Camino. Also, yeah, yes. Also, if we walk in the nature, we walk for fun, not for religion.
Yes, yes, I asked that because we found out in the Netherlands that there was a few existing walks, and then you put the label on it, it's a pilgrim route, then it is much more popular. More people are walking that then.
Okay. Yes, yes.
And do you recognize that? Is that in your country too?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's the trend, no? And
yes.
Keep up the trend because also of the pandemic problems. Okay, we have a Camino here out of our doors. Why don't we enjoy that? Why don't we take advantage of it?
Yeah. Well, I think that these are the most important questions. Yes, I have another one. The revival of the routes. When did that start? Did it start? Is it of the last decades or the last year? And I'm talking about the pilgrim routes in Italy and to the main places as Jerusalem and Rome.
Well, revival came along with the Camino of Santiago, no? Especially when people, I think, more than 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, Santiago started to be extremely popular. And even too much mercantilized, too much commercial. So yes. Let's say the true pilgrims, they wanted to carry on to carry on feeling part of the Camino, feeling the spirituality of the Camino. So they went looking for new alternatives. And I mean, Via Francigena has always existed in Italy, but was not as popular as Camino of Santiago.
Yeah.
But slowly it picked up. In fact, especially between foreign pilgrims. At the beginning, foreign pilgrims were more numerous than Italian pilgrims.
Yes.
Because they read about this pilgrimage and they decided to come over because, as I said, Santiago was too crowded.
Yes.
And so step by step, it took up also all the infrastructures, the facilities on the Camino have Italy, I mean, have exploded.
Yeah.
Of course, there is a big difference in terms of economic spending compared to Santiago. Santiago was and still remains less expensive than in Italy. but in Italy is also picking up the, let's say, hospitality against a donation. In fact, Accoglienza Pellegrina is active exactly in this field. We just run, or we just serve, not run, we serve in albergues that ask just for a donation and don't have a fixed price.
Yes.
So we trying to carry on with tradition.
Okay, yes, I think so as well. Yes, that's good. We'll end this interview, but are there some things that you want to add at this moment that I missed in my questions?
No, not. I don't think so.
Okay.
Umberto?
No, mi sembra che...
No, it's all clear.
Okay.
Well, then I thank you, Loa and Umberto, for this interview, and good luck with the pilgrimages in Italy and to the other places in Europe. Thank you very much.
It was a pleasure. We are waiting for you to come over and walk an Italian Camino anytime. Huh?
Okay, thank you. Yes, I'll do so. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.